Under the parole evidence rule, evidence of a prior or contemporaneous oral agreement is inadmissible to vary or contradict the unambiguous terms of a partially or fully integrated contract. However, evidence of consistent additional terms is admissible to explain or supplement a contract's terms unless the contract is fully integrated. In the 1966 case Hunt Foods and Industries v. Doliner, the New York Appellate Court considered whether evidence of an alleged oral agreement to an option contract was admissible to add to the contract's terms. Hunt Foods and Industries is a company that processes and produces a leading brand of tomato sauce and paste in the United States. Eastern Can Company was a company engaged in the business of making tin cans for the packaging of foods. In addition, George Doliner was the majority shareholder of Eastern Can, who owned 73% of the company's stock. In February of 1965, Hunt sought to acquire Eastern Can's assets, and the parties began negotiating a deal. During the early stages of negotiation, the parties reached an agreement on the price but couldn't reach an agreement on other items, including the form of the acquisition. The parties then took a break from negotiations for several weeks due to disputes over terms. During the break, Hunt became concerned that Doliner would use Hunt's price to solicit a higher offer from a third party. To protect itself, Hunt demanded an option to purchase Doliner's stock. The parties then agreed to an option contract which provided that, in exchange for $1,000, Hunt could purchase all of Doliner's stock at $5.50 per share by giving notice on or before June 1, 1965. If notice wasn't given, the option was void. Although the option contract was unconditional on its terms, Doliner understood it to be conditioned on him soliciting an offer from a third party. When negotiations finally resumed, Hunt and Eastern Can failed to reach an agreement, and Hunt exercised the option to purchase Doliner's stock. In response, Doliner declined the tender and refused to deliver the stock. Subsequently, Hunt sued Doliner in New York Supreme Court, New York County, to enforce the option contract. In response, Doliner argued that the parties had an oral agreement that the option was only to be exercised if Doliner solicited an offer from a third party, which never happened. Hunt moved for summary judgment, arguing that Doliner's position couldn't be proved under the parole evidence rule and therefore wasn't a valid defense. The court agreed and granted Hunt summary judgment. Doliner then appealed to the New York Supreme Court Appellate Division.